Hey, how you doing, Jaren?
How you doing?
Hey, man, in order to be a great team, you got to be consistent. What do you guys need to be more consistent to, get those consistent wins and have to play a good 48?
Everything. We have to have good starts. We have to have contributions from everybody on the team. Everybody's got to know what we're doing when they come in the game. Everybody's got to be locked in on the game plan. We did a really good job of that tonight. We're going to keep going on that for sure. We just got to be really good defensively. That's the best teams are good defensively, so we just got to make sure we're good defensively.
Megan Triplet.
Jaren, for you tonight with, getting back in that starting lineup, did it feel any differently? And what was it like for you to kind of get that vibe and going, especially to start the game?
Yeah, I've been playing with that lineup a lot in my rotation, so it wasn't too different, but definitely starting with them was something new for me. It was great, though. It felt like old times that we was just playing off each other and everything was smooth. Really, really missed them for sure.
Joe Max.
Jaren, congratulations on the win. Obviously, playing as a starter again means playing more alongside Jonas Valanciunas. When you're coming off as a reserve, you play a lot more minutes at the 5. And then obviously alongside Jonas, he is very much the 5. So you get a lot more time at the 4. Does your preparation for the game change when you have more time alongside Jonas, especially knowing, he got over 20 rebounds tonight. That's not something you have to worry about as much at the 4 as opposed to the 5 when when Jonas isn't alongside you. What is it like playing alongside Jonas more in that starting lineup, especially?
He's a beast, so he makes the game really easy. He's cleaning up all the boards. He can get 20 and 20 in his sleep. So he's definitely a force down there, and it opens my game up too. It helps me get more open shots. I can play off him better. I can find him whenever, they're on me a little bit more. So it's nice. I don't really prepare any different. I'm always going to be in the 4 and the 5, and I can do both.
Evan Barnes.
Jaren, when you came back, the team was already kind of in the thick of the playoff race. So did you kind of feel any pressure on yourself to try to, adjust quickly to them, knowing that you had little time to do it and the stakes were a little bit higher with every game being important for this playoff race?
I love pressure. It's like the point of everything to me. Late games in the season, especially when you're in a position like our team, every game's going to have a little bit of pressure on it. But even the games in the middle of the year had pressure on it when I was watching them. I know those guys had pressure, but we love it. I enjoy it. It makes games more intense. It makes everybody raise their level. I kind of feed off that. Like, pressure is kind of like a drug. It's you feed off it.
Drew Hill.
Jaren, what goes through your mind when you're watching DeAnthony catch fire the way that he did in the fourth quarter?
That's obvious. That was going to happen at any moment. Everybody on this team knows if you got to shoot when you're open, because if you don't, you're hurting the team. So Melt knows that, and he's always able to catch and shoot with the best of them. He's able to get to his size-up game. So we trust him. I was happy he caught fire right there because that was huge. But it was definitely not surprising. That's what he does. That's what he's been doing for a couple of weeks. And yeah, it was great timing.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, JJ, great game from you all around, but one of the things that really stood out to me was your playmaking and creation for others. How have you been able to sort of develop that while away from the court, and just how much pride are you taking in that aspect of your game right now?
Yeah, you just got to trust the system. A lot of the positions our coach put us in is to be successful. So you got to trust the ball movement. You got to trust everybody around you. You can't just force things. When we keep the ball moving and we play together, it leads to a lot of plays like that where people are moving and people are creating for others, and we get a lot of assists. So I was able to see that a lot sitting on the bench. I was able to see that a lot with all the other guys, and now coming in, it's just better. It comes from just film. It comes from just trusting it, not losing yourself and trying to get rhythm from just forcing things, but just flowing with the offense and flowing how everything goes.
Christos.
Jaren, how important for you is to be back and play meaningful moments on the court? And also, do you feel that as a team you are on the right direction at this point of the season?
Yeah, no, it feels great. It feels great. It feels great. It feels great. Every day, just making memories with the guys, that's what's really important here. every chance we get to go on the floor, I get to make memories. I'm playing basketball with my friends. It's nothing more I can ask for. I'm thanking God. I'm super happy about it. You know, even with all the pressure on every game we love, and we're going to continue to go have fun and go out and play hard. It's great.
Last question, Sean Coleman.
Jaren, congrats on the win and great effort from you tonight. In the first half, especially in the first quarter, there was the steal and the coast-to-coast finish, and there was also the chase down block on Gary Trent Jr. Just it seems like your style of play certainly leads to a heightened opportunity for those momentum-changing defensive moments. How do you feel? Your blocks are up. It seems your steals are up. How do you feel about that part of your game? It certainly seems like it's more consistent with you being back compared to earlier in your career.
For sure. I appreciate that. Thank you for looking out. I'm just trying to do whatever I can. I know help side defense is a big thing for us. We want to be in the right positions, but also making athletic plays that only I can make sometimes are important too. Just using my length, able to get to a lot of blocks, able to get to certain steals on the court so we can get our break going and get easy baskets. That's all I'm really trying to do. So
Thanks,
it's great.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. See you Monday.